Hey guys, what is up? It's Gaming here, and today's video is going to be kind of like a follow-up to my video, the day Friday the 13th the game died. And basically with that video I just kind of explained exactly what was happening and what was going to happen to the game and my thoughts on how long the game would last and all that stuff. But in this video I'm going to kind of be talking a bit more about what's actually happening, like behind the scenes, like the legal case and all that stuff. Who's all involved and all that. I wanted to try to avoid that in my first video as much as possible, just because, I don't know, people want to hear what's happening about the game more, but there is a lot of interest in what's happening with the game. And also, another reason I wanted to make this video is I've seen the hate that Victor Miller was receiving on Twitter. He actually had to shut down his Twitter, if you guys didn't know. At one point, hashtag FU Victor Miller was trending on Twitter. And he was getting a lot of hate. He was getting death threats, a lot of cursing at him and his family, saying that he should die, and calling his wife a bunch of bad stuff. Just terrible stuff. Stuff that no one should ever have called them over a game, especially. And technically, I get it. Technically, it's not just a game. Technically, it's the future of the whole franchise. I just don't think people are educated enough about what's actually happening and just putting all the hate on Victor Miller. So, before you comment, F you, Victor Miller is doing this and all this, just try to listen to some of the facts I'm going to state. I'm going to give my opinion, and this video is in no way defending anyone. I really kind of couldn't care less. I am going to be leaning towards one party, Sean Cunningham versus Victor Miller, a bit more. But, basically, I'm just trying to get the facts out there, and kind of to show you guys that Victor Miller he doesn't deserve all the hate he's getting. It's fair to say he deserves a portion, but death threats, come on guys, come on. That just makes everybody look bad whenever we throw death threats over a game. Okay, that just makes the whole community look bad whenever you go and do something foolish like that. That's just silly. So basically, I don't have any of this wrote down or anything, so I don't have a script for this video. I'm just gonna talk for a few minutes about it, and just kind of state a few facts. So basically, on screen I'm going to have some tweets that Victor Miller has received. Some of the worst ones I can find will be on the screen right now. You guys feel free to, I'm going to try to block some of the Twitter handles so they don't receive hate back, but basically, he's receiving way too much hate, and just here's some examples. But basically, Shelly, the actor who played Shelly, I can't remember his name. Like I said, I don't have a script for this video. I'm just going to talk. The guy who played Shelly in Part 3 is a entertainment lawyer, and basically he was kind of tweeting out, there's a whole thread I'm going to try to have in the description for you guys or on the screen, where he's kind of not really defending Victor Miller, but kind of, like I said, just stating the facts, so everybody knows the facts before they go on a hunt, So basically he said how Victor Miller, for the original script that he co-wrote, he got $9,500. And there is a law that states after 35 years, creators can, I don't know exactly what it is. I'm not really good with laws and stuff. But it's something after 35 years, creators can not take their content, obviously. Like, Victor Miller's not trying to take F-13. That's another thing that everybody's confused about. He's not trying to steal F-13 from us, guys. He's trying to get his fair share of money out of it. So basically, in 1979, Victor Miller co-wrote Friday the 13th, or wrote. I'm not sure exactly how that went either. I don't think many people are. And basically, he got $9,500. I think I already said that. But obviously, $9,500 compared to how much the game, not the game, but the franchise, the game including, has made is literally nothing at all. There's been 12 movies. There's a game now. There's merchandise. $9,500 is what he got out of all that. And people might say, hey, he's greedy. He just wants the money. But come on, man. Come on. Even if you're not a writer, which writing is kind of like one of my pastimes. I would like to be a writer, not like a screenwriter or anything like that. Just, I don't know, just stories kind of intrigue me. I don't know. I like doing it. Make fun of me. Go ahead. If you wrote a story and some dude walked up to you and said, hey, I like that, It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'll give you $9,500 for it. In 1979, which is obviously a lot. It's a lot today, but in 1979, obviously much more. You'd probably take the deal. I don't know many people that wouldn't take it. You know, I personally, I would be just amazed anybody would even want anything that I wrote or anything. You know, I'd be amazed. I'd be super happy. I'd be like, yeah, deal. I'd sell it. 3 decades later, it's made over, I don't even know. I don't even know how much, but millions upon millions of dollars, obviously. And you sold it 30 years ago for $9,500. Now, be honest. Bro, be honest. You would want some more money. Come on, dude. It's like just be honest. Quit lying to yourself. Oh, no, I would care about the fans. Thank you. Come on, dude. Come on. 9,500 compared to millions upon millions upon millions. So can you really blame him? Like, be real. Can you blame him? You can't, okay? And here comes the hate. You can't blame him. You can't blame him. So I would do it. I would do it. If there was some law where it says after 35 years I could get some money back on the content I created, I would definitely take that. And so would anybody else. If you say, if you're right, if you're watching this right now and saying, no, I wouldn't take that. I would care about the future of the franchise. You're lying. You're lying, dude. You're lying. Like, come on. I keep on looking at the monitor. The camera's right there. You're lying, dude. You're just lying. So, yeah. Like, take it how you want it. I guess this video is kind of defending Victor Miller. Take it how you want to take it. But, yeah. So, another piece of the facts that a lot of people aren't saying is that Victor Miller actually, when he found out, or maybe he knew the whole time about this 35-year law thing, in 2016 he actually, not sure like the legal terminology, but he basically told Sean Cunningham, hey, you know, it's been 35 years, there's this law, I can get some money for my content that I created back in 1979. Basically it went something like that, I'm assuming. Sean Cunningham, instead of saying, you know, okay, yeah, let's work something out. By the way, in 2016, they had 2 years to decide. Whatever Victor Miller sent to Sean Cunningham gave them both 2 years to make a decision on who would get what percentage of money. Instead of just talking and trying to find a good point within that 2 years, which I'm sure Sean Cunningham did. I'm sure they tried something, you know. I'm assuming. Instead of coming to a resolution and giving Victor Miller some money, Sean Cunningham actually is suing Victor Miller, which a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know that. I don't know how, but they don't know that. Like, I'll be honest, I didn't even know that until a few days ago. I put some research into myself. And there's actually somewhere where you can read all the case notes and everything. Like, you can read all about it. I'll try to have it linked down below. It's like 1428 Elm Street or something like that. I'll try to have a link to it down below. That way you can kind of read up on it and make sure I'm not lying about everything I'm saying. But Sean Cunningham, instead of coming to a resolution and giving Victor Miller a percentage of the money, he decides to sue Victor Miller, saying that I think he's saying that they had a contract and Victor has no rights to it because of the contract. It kind of voids the 35-year rule thing for creators. I don't know exactly how that's working. I don't understand that. But yeah, basically this case is kind of flip-flop for what everybody thinks. Everybody thinks Victor is suing Sean and F13, saying that he deserves all of F13, you know. He just gets the whole franchise is what people are thinking. But that's not the case at all. Victor just wants his fair share of money for his content that he made back in 1979. And as far as I've already went over this, but as far as people saying, well, why did he do it now out of nowhere? Did the game create this? The game had nothing to do with this. It's just the 35-year rule was up. After 35 years, Victor could have tried. And that's just, the game had nothing to do with it. Granted, the game had terrible timing. Absolutely terrible timing. Like, if you ask me, I don't know, actually. I don't know if they should have held off on the game or not, because Because if Victor wins the case, the game probably would never have been made. So I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. It's not. If he does win, it's not F-13 is dead. Okay. If he wins, it's just he gets more money, and F-13 will come back. I mean, probably. I mean, unless Sean's like, hey, you're not getting more money, we'll never make another movie again. Like, that would be greed on his part. Like, this whole thing is actually kind of both sides greed, but I see it more as Sean being more greedy. That's how I see it. Because if Sean would just given Victor some money, some of the percentage, then none of this would be happening. Technically. So, it's like, if Sean really cared about the community and the franchise, he would have just copped up some money for Victor. Like, right? Like, this whole thing wouldn't have been an ordeal if he would have just given Victor money, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. Go ahead and educate me in the comments, please, if you want to. I don't know. I haven't done much research. I haven't really had the time. I just see these death threats going to Victor Miller, and as like a fellow, I don't know, not screenwriter, but I do enjoy writing somewhat. It does kind of suck, you know. I kind of feel bad for him, you know. $9,500, multi-millions. He got 9,500. Like, how can you not help but feel kind of bad for the guy? So that's just what I think about it. I definitely think he shouldn't be receiving the hate that he is. So that's all I got for this video. See you guys in the next one. Hey guys, MELG from the future here. So when I was in the process of editing this video, Slashingcast actually uploaded a full 27-minute video where they had an interview with Larry Zerner, which was the guy I was telling you who was Shelly from Part 3. And he simplifies everything so much. So if I wasn't able to do that in this video, I apologize. But I will leave a link to that video where he's talking about the whole thing in great detail in the description down below.